welcome back to The Land of Tales presents Curse of Strahd, a Wizards of the Coast adventure, and not, as all of my fabulous players will tell you, a original book by me. Not by me. Characters, everybody say hi.
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 Incredible. Today we are joined, as always, by Sophia Idun as Bifa Yuki, Gabriel Preston as Egbert Allwhite, Frank Pecoraro as Dick the Duck Malarkey, Alex O'Leary as Maze, and Mia Racchio as Agnes Mayfeather. Next week, I'm going to introduce you all with silly names. I don't know what they're going to be yet, but I'm going to do it and nobody can stop me.
Can Maze's silly name be their actual full name?
Yeah. Well, I meant your name. Like, your like...
Ooh.
Yes. You'll see. It's a surprise for everybody. Welcome back to the Curse of Strahd. Also hotly debated, it's just Curse of Strahd, not the Curse of Strahd. So, in case anyone was wondering. Last time we were all here together. Also, welcome to the penultimate episode of Curse of Strahd. Everybody buckle in. We've been playing Muppets up until now, but it's about to get real. I think. These guys will probably still be Muppets. Okay, last week we started off with all of the makeup melting off of Bifa Yerke's face, only to find out that a small little clown man, some sort of strange workings in the castle, stole Bifa's makeup and put some sort of curse upon her, which was immediately dispelled by Agnes Mayfeather with a spell I didn't think she had, but she did. You don't know his name, you don't know what he was there for, you killed him, and then moved right along, and that's what we do here in this castle. Somebody failed a wisdom or charisma saving throw. I was supposed to take notes, but I forgot this part. And ran up multiple flights of stairs and almost flung himself off a balcony. Only to be stopped by Maze. When I say someone, I mean Egbert. But nothing horrible happened. And then Egbert and Dick saw a figure dancing in a ballroom across the way, only to discover Gertruda dancing by her lonesome, the daughter of Mad Mary back in villages long, long past. She was managed to snap out of the charm that was placed on her and told you all that you need to destroy the heart. As you were up there, you all heard a thump 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 and found your way into a secret spiral staircase. And at the top of said staircase, you saw, hanging 50 feet in the air, wrapped with chains, is a giant, crystal, glowing heart. And that's where we're going to start today, everybody. You've all just made it to this landing, so we are on roll 20 for those of us who want to check it. Otherwise, I can just tell you what's going on. You are in a circular room, and in the center of that circle is another circle that's quite dark, and above that is the heart. What do you all want to do?
Is the heart still pulsing?
The heart is still pulsing. It is still very loud. You cannot, you are all effectively deafened, but Dick has cast the mind situation, so everyone except Bifa can hear you, but Bifa has message, so can...
Yeah, we've got to play telephone, but we can effectively all communicate.
And telephone always work with no problem.
Precisely.
Never bad.
So,
Question.
yes.
How's everybody's feeling? I feel slightly hurt, but only slightly, but I don't particularly know if there's anything to be done about that. Is it true that we are hurt, or did we rest and I forgot?
I don't believe you rested.
No rest.
So if you took any damage from that little creepy clown, that damage belongs to you.
Bifa says that she's quite turnt, and wondering if anybody else is as turnt as she is. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it means something.
This is gonna go great.
Yes.
I see no problems. Mm-hmm.
Agnes is ignoring all of these messages and is at this point just basically screaming into this raven contraption that she refuses to learn the name of. So just off in the corner is just Agatha being like, "Why won't you bark, you dumb piece of junk made by birds? Honestly, do you do anything at all?" She starts kicking it.
Okay. You start kicking the symbol?
She's like, has it on the floor. She's trying to tap it. She's rattling it around.
Sure.
Does the sword speak auditorially, or is it hear it in your head kind of thing?
Everyone else has heard this sword. So he talks out loud.
He talks out loud. So I have to be able to hear to talk. Right. Okay. Cool. Okay. I feel like it's a bad idea, but I also think that Maze is dumb. So I'm gonna draw the sword.
You draw the sword. It is bright light all over the place. Are you doing anything, or are you just like holding up the sword?
I kind of want to like go poke at the heart if I can.
Okay.
And see what happens. And let's see. I want to see what happens.
Sure.
I hit with the sword.
It is 50 feet above where you are.
Right. It's up there.
And as you like get to the edge of this, like, it looks kind of like a donut situation, right? Big round room. And at the center, like, the heart is hanging above a drop off.
Right. Okay. I'm not gonna throw the sword because even Maze isn't that dumb. Does the heart have any kind of like response to the sword?
No. It seems to just be thumping.
Okay. I'm gonna glare really hard at the heart.
You just look at it. You're like, this is stupid. As you approach, everyone make a perception check for me. Eight. Cool.
Ooh.
Huh. What's that face about, Bifa?
Well, I rolled 2, so now I look to see 5 totals. Not good.
What'd you say?
16.
16. We love to see it.
I got a 10 on a natural one.
Oh no.
9.
9. Okay, so I think the only person who could hear, although I think nobody beat a 20, right? Okay. So this is, I am so sorry. This is all just going to happen. I need everyone to make I need everyone to roll initiative.
No.
No.
Ruby.
You're walking into this heart room real casual for what this is.
We were told it was business casual.
I don't know who told you that.
Jeans, Doobie.
Spam email.
Again, there's nothing intimidating or scary about this man. He's just a man. Yeah, he has some powers. I'm unimpressed.
We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die right now.
All right, what'd you all get?
15.
12.
14.
16.
23.
23.
My.
All right.
Good.
Usually I have us do this beforehand, but then it's like, oh, are you gonna like tell your players that they're gonna get into a fight? I guess.
Didn't you mention it last debrief that we should take initiative?
Maybe. Who knows? Dick, Bifa, Agnes, Egbert, and... Alrighty. Okay. So, you all notice nothing, but are suddenly surrounded by floating swords. Agnes, the one sword that is in your hand wrenches from you and is going to make attacks on you. How many of these silly things do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Did you say Agnes's own weapons are attacking her?
Agnes pulled a sword off the wall last
Oh,
one.
right.
And now they are coming to attack.
That makes a lot more sense.
You know, that's how it is sometimes. Why are you all frozen? They're all
Just that sword?
That's a lot of swords, Doobie.
I know. That's 10 whole swords. Sorrows, but here we are.
What are the other swords?
They're all the swords that were down along the wall.
Oh, okay.
So plus 3 to hit. All right, so we got 2 attacks coming for everybody. Miss and a miss on Maze. 18 and 6. Egbert, what is your armor class?
13.
13. Okay, so 1 hit on Egbert. Egbert, you are going to take 9 points of damage. 2 hits on Dick. Dick, what's your armor class right now?
16.
Okay, one of those is going to hit. You're going to take 4 points of damage.
Ah!
Bifa is going to take 6, 7 plus 6. 13 points of damage. And Agnes is going to take 7, 8 plus 6 is 14 points of damage.
I'm 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage as these swords fly up from the staircase behind you and start like wailing on you. The heart is like thumping loudly. These swords are surrounding you. You think that you are in a much more precarious position than you once thought. Dick, you start us off.
Oh no! We're in a much more precarious position than I once thought.
I hate it.
Dick will use his bonus action to disengage, a la being a thiefy thief. Mm-hmm. And he is going to spread out. He is going to, I think, run to the right. So if Maze is at the left, he's running to the right. And he's just trying to get away from these swords. So maybe his full 30. He wants to be somewhere in the middle of the ring of the donut, not close to the edge and not close to the wall.
Okay.
And he has, huh?
You are going to take a bunch of opportunity attacks.
Oh, but the disengage.
Oh, the disengage. So sorry. Forget about the disengage. For peeps at home, that is one action they can decide to take, which is disengage, where you just use your action to get the heck out of there. In Dick's case, he gets to use a bonus action to get the heck out of there.
So I'm a sneaky thief.
You are a sneaky thief. So do you want to just be Maze, like, can you see?
Yes.
All right. Is this a good place for you to be?
Yes.
Stunning.
So as Dick does that, he'll use his free action to poof the little idol. Well, not poof. It's more of like a gross tentacle-y kind of thing. The idol like comes out of his hands from like a kind of situation, and he's holding it in his hands like fully outstretched as he's running away from the swords. And as he turns around to throw a psychic dagger, he just starts going, "I don't know what you are, but you need to help me right now! Now!" And he throws the psychic dagger out as an action as he screams at this little idol. So.
Great. You need to help me out right now. Make a persuasion check.
Oh, a persuasion
A
check.
persuasion, please.
I have +1. An 18.
Ooh, an 18. Weird question for you, and audience at home, this might come out of left field. What is Dick's alignment?
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
That's a wild question.
I know, but it is in fact very significant here.
I haven't thought about the alignment system in a long time.
So the alignment system, everybody, is good, neutral, evil, lawful, neutral, chaotic, and you land somewhere in that grid.
See, I would want to say lawful good because he believes in doing good and he is a detective, so his whole deal is trying to, understand and work within the laws of, his civilization. But I think he's more lawful neutral, or no, good neutral good, because he is a detective, and that means you have to break laws, and you're not working for the law. Sometimes you're working against police, and sometimes you're working for people. You know what I mean? Like the laws don't matter to him as much as helping people. So I think neutral good is probably a good fit.
Stunning. And with an 18, the icon doesn't like move or say anything, but you can feel it just like get a little bit heavier. Are you hurt at all?
4 points of damage.
Has anyone been hurt more than that? Has anyone lost more than 4? I know. Who's lost the most damage here?
Aoife.
Yeah, I think Bifa.
Mm-hmm.
I don't look good. I mean, I look fine. I look amazing, but I felt better.
Okay, so 4 plus 8 is 12. Plus 8 is 20. You see, you're holding the icon and it moves. Like, suddenly you're holding it and looking at it. It remembers like a little kneeling, praying looking thing. And it suddenly is pointed in Bifa's direction. And Bifa, you regain 23 hit points.
Oh, thank you very much.
Whoa.
That's really helpful.
Woo-hoo! Thanks God.
Did not know I was going to become the cleric of the party.
23, you say?
23.
And that does that take my action?
It does.
Okay, cool. Dick is in the psychic dagger is like coming out of his hand, and then it just like shoots back as he's just like staring at it. I don't know what it just did, but it seems pretty cool.
You don't think that's the only thing it can do, but you think probably like it chose the best thing to do in this situation.
Don't turn your back on me. Tell me what you do.
It remains just a statue. All right, so that's you.
That's a me.
That's a you. I was like, why can't I find the stats for this thing? Because it's in the book. It's not a thing I had to look up. All right, Bifa.
Would I have realized that healing came from Dick and his little statue?
Make a perception check with disadvantage as you're actively being hit with swords.
Well, that'll be 5.
Cool. You don't know where that came from, but you're feeling better.
I feel amazing. I feel really good. I have felt better, but only sometimes. Okay, I am being attacked by sword, but there's no creature I am seeing. It's just sword is near me.
Just a bunch of swords.
Smacking me. Disembodied.
Mm-hmm.
Swords.
Disembodied.
Okay, that sucks. Thank you. I would please like to, I want to see if my Thunder Wave will do anything. So I will try that, and my Thunder Wave sounds like a really nasty guttural growl for heavy metal songs. I am very skilled at it. I would do it, but you can't hear over Zoom, so you won't know. But just imagine in your heart. It's gross. What do I roll for Thunder Waves? Let me... Thunder Wave!
Thunder Wave is a 15-foot cube around you. So if you step forward, you can indeed hit all of these swords.
I would like that. Very many, please.
Okay, we're gonna move you.
And I would like... If I can push them away from friends also, that's huge bonus. That'd be great. Big fan of that idea.
Okay. If you
Hi,
take...
May. I see you in the chat.
If you take one opportunity attack, then you can hit all of them.
Opportunity me, daddy, see if I care.
What's your armor class?
I don't have a good one. It's 12.
Okay, so you're gonna take 9 points of damage.
9, you say?
9
Okay,
points
that's
of
fine.
damage, but
Thank you so much for healing me, Frankie, because...
Totally
But
what I
what?
intended to do.
this is Thunder Wave.
Thunder wave, yes.
Thunder
The wave of thunder from me. If this were... Yes.
Oh, they automatically fail, so are
What can I say?
automatically
Sucks to
pushed
suck.
10 feet away from you. And I can't see why they wouldn't just automatically take the damage if they auto fail. So, yeah, these are all gonna get pushed 10 feet. So, Bifa, roll damage.
I would love this. I would love to roll the damage. How do I do it? 1... I'm so sorry. On my little... Oh, 2d8 thunder damage, 1d8 for each slot level above first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm casting this... I'm just going to cast it at second. Should I cast it at a higher... I'm going to cast it at second level.
Sure. How much damage is that?
Okay, I gotta... to find my d8.
I can also roll
found
it for you if that makes your life easier.
I rolled a d10. I'm so sorry, everyone. Here's my actual d8.
They look pretty similar for those of us at home. If you can see my dice,
I rolled the exact same thing on my D whatever as I did on the other D whatever. 13 damages.
13 damages to all of them.
I guess so.
Okay.
Yep.
Wait, am I supposed to?
No.
They all, they are like dented, scratched, pushed pretty far away from everyone except Egbert, just because of where you were standing.
Sorry, Egberg.
You just collectively did like almost 100 damage.
It's an insane situation.
See, I just needed my makeup back. Now I feel myself again.
You're all level 8 and you're very powerful. And if I hear anyone being like, it's too hard, Doobie, it's too hard, we're going to fight today.
Wait, we're level 10 now?
No.
Level 12 already?
Do you see what I put up with, everybody? Do you see this? Okay.
I've got to level up to 14. Can we pause for a second while I do that?
So I'm going to skip Agnes's turn. Because if you make fun of me, then I can do that. All right, Agnes, it's your turn.
Okay. Agnes isn't having a good go of it so far. Why? Where did you come? How are you embodied swords? Where are these swords in relationship to Agnes now, do we?
They are... Where are they next to... there's like 3 about 10 feet away from you, and then behind you there's 3, 4, 5 of them.
Okay. Are they still coming at me?
Looks like Bifa did a thunder wave and they were all pushed away. They're not like... They're not hitting you right now, but they're swords. So you can't really get like a read on them. But what do you guess? Probably.
Insight check that sword.
Insight check the swords. I think you're like, they're probably going to attack me again.
How does that sword feel about his dad and his childhood? That's what I want to know.
We're not getting into that.
Okay. How are you doing over there, Beaver? Are you okay?
I'm great. Never been better. I've been better, but I've been a lot worse. I'm fine.
Great. Okay, we're gonna try something. So, above table, to me, I, last time, took Find Broom, otherwise known as Find Steed, but for Agnes, you see, this would be a broom. Can I do that, please?
Sure.
Great.
So are you flying now?
Goodbye, swords, and casts Find Broom.
Okay.
Out of nowhere, a broom appears and whisks Agnes up into the sky, and I go towards the heart.
Okay. So, love this for you. And we never discussed you taking Find Broom and giving you a flying speed. You know what I mean?
This is why...
You're just gonna ride it around like those like hover bikes in Return of the Jedi?
Yeah.
My new favorite thing.
Did I just really complicate your life, Tibby?
I have to read something. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure that Find Steed, maybe at a certain level, you can find a Pegasus.
Yeah, if I can't
level
figure
that
it
he
that
is.
way, no worries.
Unfortunately, it will help you go faster. You would have to take fly in order to let yourself fly. And I would let you flavor it that as a broom.
So it's a steed, but it's a broom, but it can't fly.
You are 10, like as high as you would be on a horse. So like 8 feet in the air.
Oh, okay. Okay. Excellent. I get away from these swords. Does that affect my movement? Like, can I move faster, farther, faster?
Yes, yes. Your steed broom has a speed of 80. So, and it can use its own speed. So you don't have to use your movement. You can just like,
Ah, incredible.
yeah.
Okay.
So you tell me where you want to go.
Okay, so I'm looking at the map. Am I the yellow guy?
You are the yellow guy.
Amazing. Other than the swords, I'm sorry, are we dealing with anything else in our vicinity?
I mean, you know that Gertruda was like, you need to destroy the heart.
Right. Okay. So that's okay. But we can't like I guess can I roll an insight check to see if I sense anything else coming off the walls to attack us?
Sure. I just looked and saw Beef's face.
That is a dirty 20.
You still can't hear anything, right? Like it's still thumping really loud. The whole room is like shaking. You can't like see anything, but you're in this like super secret tower with a huge crystal gem that somebody told you to destroy. So it's not like you're not like, ah yes, safety.
Sure. Okay. I would like to get like right under the heart.
So floor,
Yeah.
heart,
Yeah.
pit of doom underneath.
Oh, missed that.
You know.
Can I go up to the pit of doom? But I'm on a broom. Hovering.
Gotta have ground underneath you for that to work, kid. No.
You know, a guy's gonna try.
I respect it.
I go up to the pit of doom.
Great.
Take a little peek. Can I see what I can see?
Sure, yeah.
Investigation.
Sure.
Okay. That's gonna be an 18.
Great. On an 18, you see this drops about 100 feet down. The heart is suspended by these 4 chains, like anchored up into the ceiling. And the heart is probably 50 feet from the ground where you are standing up.
Okay.
It's about 10 feet diameter, so it's pretty
I
long.
can't see anything down there. It's just doom and bleakness.
You think falling down there would probably cause you to take max falling damage.
Okay. I've used my action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think that's it.
Cool. You head over there. Egbert, that's you.
Okay, our swords are coming at me.
There are about 5 swords in your vicinity right now.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try to whack them.
Sweet. Go ahead and make your attacks. Are you going into a rage or are you just swinging?
Just swinging.
Great.
Just hoping to knock the point of a sword away from my face.
Sweet.
Does an 11 hit?
Does an 11 hit? You know, your girl wrote this down. It does not, but also, what are you adding to your attack?
Oh boy. Maybe not the right thing. Let's see.
What did you roll on the dice?
I rolled an 11 on the dice, so I've
Okay.
added nothing.
So 11 on the dice plus you made the tome into a Dick, what is happening over there?
What?
Do you have puppets?
No, what? That would be weird. Nobody has puppets.
Dick has finger puppets.
All right. So you have +2 to attack and damage with this tome. So already you're not in a rage. So I think it's 5 plus 7. Or sorry. 7. And then what's your proficiency bonus?
3.
Everyone's at 4 or 3?
3.
Okay. So you are adding +10 to all of your hits. So that's a 21, and that does hit.
Great. Thanks, Doobie.
You got it. Go ahead and roll again.
13 to hit.
13 on the dice.
3 on the dice.
3 on the dice. Okay, 13 is going to miss. You do straight up just end one of these swords.
Oh, nice.
You don't have to roll minimum damage. You just destroy it. So there are now 4 swords around you. It's all right. Okay. I think, Egbert, unless you want to move at all.
I will lunge away from the direction that the swords are coming and hope that that's not the stairs.
Just a heads up, if you move, you will take 4 attacks of opportunity.
Oh. Maybe I won't move.
Cool. Egbert, go ahead and make a perception check because of where you are. You're the only person who can make this check.
Oh, perception check. That's going to be an 8 plus 2, 10.
You see some sort of like shadow moving around the stairs coming from behind you.
Hate that.
Julian. Okay.
I knew it.
My turn now. Swords are going to close back in with Maze. Close. We got these 4 on, or one of them will go over to hit Bifa. 3 will hit Egbert. We'll get 2 on Agnes and 1 on Dick. So that's okay. Let's go with Maze first. 9. Maze, what's your armor class?
It is 16.
Not gonna do it. 15 on the die is gonna hit Bifa. Bifa, you're gonna take another 9 points of damage. We'll do these 2 on Agnes. That's gonna be a miss. And then a hit. Agnes, you're gonna take 5 points of damage. That's a natural 1 on Dick, so it did not work. Egbert, what is your armor class?
13.
13, so that's going to be a miss, another miss, and then 1 hit. Egbert, you're going to take 8 points of damage as these
Ouch.
swords thunk into you. And you see closing with Egbert. There are... Please, computer, I beg of you. Why so annoying? Rude. Okay. Charging up the stairs, there are... Egbert finally suddenly finds himself surrounded by figures. Dastardly figures. And they are all going to take... Or no. They use their whole turn, or 2 of them use their whole turn to get up here. The other 2 were a little bit further ahead, so they're going to take all their attacks on Egbert.
Did you say they're geese? Did you say they were gooses?
They're all geese. No. They look like weird creepy vampire guys. Okay. So one spider climbs up the wall and disappears somewhere. The
idea of a goose spider climbing up a wall is deeply horrifying to me.
All right. So we'll do these first. 6 is gonna miss. 4 is gonna miss. We love to see it, and then miss again. 13. Is your armor class 13, Egbert?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it's gonna be... Oh, no.
Oh boy.
How is your armor class 13? Aren't you a bar?
Okay, you're gonna take 9 points of piercing damage, and then you're also gonna take 7 necrotic damage.
Ugh.
And then your hit point maximum is reduced by 7.
Oh, also.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
People.
Is that
Egbert!
the piercing damage? Oh, I'm not in a rage. Never mind.
9 points of piercing damage, 7 necrotic, and then your hit point max goes down by 7.
Oh,
I can keep track of that. Egbert, what is your hit point maximum?
75.
75. So it is now down to 68. Yeah. As this creature lunges at you and sinks its teeth, its nasty, gross teeth, into your shoulder. Great. You are now surrounded by these type of weird guys. And that is that for them. Maze. You're up.
Okie dokie. I'm going to attack them with my sword.
If you move away from where you are right now, you're going to take 2 attacks of opportunity.
Aren't they already coming at me?
They only, the swords are around you?
Yeah.
Are you just trying to hit the swords?
For the moment, yeah. I have to prioritize to some degree.
Sweet. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Well, that's a nat 20.
Okay, you kill both of the swords next to you.
Woo!
They do not have a lot of hit points left. They clatter to the ground, useless.
first nat 20 of the game.
I can't see our little map guy. How far am I away from Egbert?
You are like 10 feet away from Egbert.
So, okay. Could I use my action surge to get over there?
Sure. You want to get over there and attack?
I don't think I can do both, but I can at least get over there.
You haven't moved at all. You just attacked. So you still have your movement, a bonus action, and then if you action surge, then you would be able to attack again.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna skadoodle over there and attack again.
Cool. You want to attack do you want to attack the sword, or do you want to attack the, like, weird vampire creatures that just showed up?
Significantly more concerned with the weird vampire creatures.
That is correct. So you go ahead and make your attacks.
Okay. That is dirty 20.
Hits.
What? I still have the sun sword out, so I was gonna attack with that. What do I need to roll for that?
That is very good. Okay. Well, it's good for you. It's bad for me. Okay. So this is annoying. Great. Okay. Light of sunlight. Oh. 15 foot radius. Oh, that's bad, I think. Oh no.
Oh no.
Sorry, you're all watching me in real time figure this out. Okay. Cool. So what you add to your attack is it's +2 on top of your regular attack.
So I roll my normal longsword damage and
No, the damage is a d10. So I think yes, but because you're hitting an undead with it, it's going to deal an extra 1d8 radiant damage. And it does only deal radiant damage. So you are rolling 1d10 and 1d8 radiant damage when you hit.
Great. Okay.
Sucks.
That is 14
To hit?
total. Yeah.
You do not hit.
No, it was a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh, yes, it hit. So 14 damage altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to keep track of this. And I'm going to give her a little sunlight guy because that's bad. It's very bad. Okay. And you have one more attack if you want to take that.
I sure do.
Same guy?
Yeah.
Cool.
21.
21 to hit. Yes, it absolutely hits.
Woo! And 10 damage.
That's the D10 plus the D8 plus 7?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you roll on these?
Real low.
Sad. Okay. You deal a bunch of damage. It's all radiant damage. So it's not 24 points of damage. It's 44 points of damage. You deal an enormous amount of damage to this incredibly scary opponent. And that is you.
Yes, Maze.
Agnes, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. And Egbert, I also need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
18.
15, you are good. You hold your ground. The whole room shakes violently. Egbert, you have to hold yourself from falling backwards down the stairs. You think standing where you are is a little precarious. Oh no, what'd you get, Agnes?
Like a really hardy 8. Like an 8 that really believes in itself.
Agnes is pushed over the edge.
Into the Doom Donut Pit?
Into the Doom Donut Pit.
Can I Misty Step to me?
Not as a reaction.
But it's a bonus action, you know?
You know when you take your bonus actions? On your turn.
Anybody else just got cold?
The thumping grows louder. I need everybody to make an insight check.
2.
Agnes can do this with advantage.
She's real close.
What'd you get, Maze?
2.
Oh, cool. You're not sure what's happening. You're like, oh, sick. Things to kill.
Got a 9.
And also upset.
With advantage, that's another 8.
Cool. You don't know what's happening. You're falling.
26.
26.
Thank goodness.
Did you see Agnes starting to fall? You see this enormous crystal. You see all of these bad guys around you. And you think to yourself, I bet there's probably going to be more bad guys. I think this is probably just going to keep happening because of where you are. Because of your close proximity to this heart. You think probably you should think about where your focus is at right now.
It's probably going to keep happening. Because we're close to this heart.
That's your turn, Dick.
Dick is going to. This might be a bit. Well, let me ask. Is it a bit meta-y? Is it a bit meta-pigeon for me to ask if Dick has seen how far Agnes has fallen?
No, because between when that happened and your turn was so like this is all happening at the same time. She has just been pushed over the edge. So you are acting. You could try to grab her if you wanted to.
Okay. But also big problem things mean problem. I Dick is going to shoot out a message to everybody. That something like Maze, Egbert, I need you to block the door. Everybody else, we need to kill the heart. Kill it. And he's going to he's gonna take a bonus action to disengage again, and he's gonna hit the deck and grab Agnes's hand.
Okay. You are going prone to do this? Okay. Did you roll?
Roll for what am I rolling?
You're gonna make an attack roll. You just have to hit Agnes's armor class.
PvP.
PvP.
Does a 14 hit your armor class?
My armor class is a 16.
Do I get advantage because this is really cool?
Because you willingly went prone, I will give you advantage.
Okay, hold on. I need some math. No, it's a 14.
Oh. Am I back?
With a 14, Dick, if you make this all that you do for this round, I will say that your hand is out for Agnes to try to grab when it becomes her turn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then that moves us to Bifa.
Okie dokie. I have a question that also might be more meta, or might not. You tell me. So the heart is a heart. It doesn't have a face, but does it seem to be the cause of the beatings, the thumps that's coming, I assume?
Yeah.
Would perhaps it be reasonable to think of it as a creature? Can I do that? Would I know?
What are you trying to do here?
I want to. I want very much to psychic lens the heart.
Unfortunately, the heart, no brain. And psychic is very much inside brainland.
But if we are taking the root of word psychic, it's from Greek psyche, which means more like spirit or like soul, and also mind and kind of little heart. So I could make an etymological argument for it being psyche.
Make an insight or arcana check, Bifa.
You are very nice to me.
I know.
Insight
Remember this
or
for when you're mad
arcana.
at me later and next week.
We're never mad at you.
We love you so much, Dewey, and also you're the worst.
I know.
I thought we were the worst. 16.
All of the above.
Yeah, don't worry. We're still the worst.
Yeah.
Bifa,
Thank goodness.
with a 16, you think something like thunder damage would really mess with this?
I look around to see if there's an AED on the wall or one of those shocky things. Just kidding. I know there won't be in Vampire House. Although if there is,
That would be
unless
cool. Strahd is not up to code. OSHA would not approve.
you know, I was going to say this building not accessible, but
Not accessible, not up to code.
I will be filing some complaints, many of them. Okie dokie, let me swiftly readjust my plans because there's no psychic that I can do. Thank you so many, Doobie.
You got it.
You know, Thunderwave, what is range of you again? Let's find out. I think it's
a
2.
15-foot cube is Thunderwave.
Thunderwaves. 15, 1-5, yes. Okay, so I have to get much closer to Heart than I currently am if I'm going to bop it on the head.
Yes, you would have to probably figure out how to get on the heart or like on the chains above it.
Oh, you mean some exciting show-stopping, flying in from the top of the stadium kind of thing.
I'm not saying anything.
Too bad I am not a raven anymore.
That is true.
Because someone reminded someone of something.
I was scared, okay?
Mm-hmm. It's a good thing you are cute. Okay, please hold. I am so sorry. Talk amongst yourselves.
Doobie, why are you trying to hurt us?
This is the game we played. That you all wanted to play this game.
I mean, you're the writer of the module. You could always just change it.
I'm not the writer.
Yeah.
You wrote this story.
No.
Yeah, yes, Doobie. Let's see. I'm so sorry, everyone. Master 90. I don't think this will do anything, but let's find out. Okay, well, none of those things are damagey, so that's useless to me. I guess I will... I somehow don't... Oh. I do have Mage Hand.
Yeah.
Can I wish to cast my Mage Hand, please.
Sure.
And I will send it... It's like big skeleton hand, but it works the same as flesh hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I will send it up to try and maybe unhook or unchain the chain, like somehow start to loosen, or get... I wish to mess with the chains.
And I love that for you. Unfortunately, Mage Hand has a like weight capacity of 10 pounds. So you're... Awesome thought process, and you're gonna need something bigger to deal with these chains. They're like heavy iron situation. You know what I mean?
But I do, unfortunate.
Soph, does Bifa have shatter?
I will double check this, but no.
Okay.
I have no shatter. I can apparently break glass with my screams, but that's only when I am feeling robbed of my entire ego and id at the same time. Okay, I am at a loss. I will... And there's no, like, Can I climb? Is there a thing I can climb to get closer to Heart? Or closer to chain on Heart?
It's on the ceiling. Unless you can spider climb or fly.
I saw the goose spider climb.
Do you have Firebolt as a cantrip?
No. No, my cantrip are Vicious Mockery, Mage Hand, and Blade Ward. I could mock the Heart. That would be very... I mean, I intend to do that anyway, but, you know.
You could mock the Heart. You don't know how well that would work. You know what I mean?
I do. Can I cast Slow on the Heart? Will that do anything?
Oh.
Probably not.
Okay,
It won't slow down the heartbeat?
Probably not. I am
Gonna
looking...
slow it down till it stops beating.
Exactly.
If I were to climb... Because there's still stairs here, yes? Or am I wrong? If I were to climb... How close could I get to the heart or to something that I could then grab to climb onto the heart if I were to climb the stairs.
You have climbed to the top of the stairs.
Oh, we are at the top. Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that.
In looking at your spells right now, Soph, it doesn't look like you have anything that's going to be super helpful right now in terms of the
Horrible.
heart, but there are 3 like horrible vampire creatures in front of you.
Oh, well, in that case, I cast slows on them.
Great.
Hideous. Leave me alone. Gross. Oh, also the one that bited egg. Someone bited Egbert. Is that true?
Yes.
Who got bited? I would especially like if I am in range to cast slow on that one because I am very offended. If anyone becomes bitten by vampire and turned into vampire, it should be me. So very much slow that one, and then as many others as I can, which I believe is 5 or 6.
You can. I will tell you that you can also catch the vampire that is crawling on the ceiling. So
they can catch the goose. Oh, wait! I can't. Hold on. I'm so sorry.
No. What were you gonna say?
Where did it go? I might be wrong. I was gonna see if I could mind control that one into unhooking the heart for me.
Ooh.
Is that a thing you can do?
Well, I certainly can talk in their mind, and I'm very persuasive because I am so charismatic. I would please like to talk to that boy.
Are you doing this instead of slow?
Yes. Yes. Is this a bad idea, team? Help me. It's a bad idea?
I like it. It's got style. I don't know that it's gonna... I'm falling to a pit of doom. What do I know?
I will say this, if both if both Dick and Agnes are both like, maybe not, I won't. I will stick with slow, and I will stick with slow, and especially slow, the one that bites Egbert.
I will tell you right now that all of the vampires failed their saving throws. Every last one.
It sucks to suck.
So if you want to take that back, you definitely can, but you can also, now that they're slowed, you can try to convince them next time. But, alright, so Bifa makes them all very slow. And then it is Agnes's turn.
Okay. Falling into a bit of doom. Dick, you just, throw your body down and reach your arm out. I reach up, try to grab Dick's hand.
Okay, you're going to make an unarmed attack roll.
Okay.
All right, and you're going to try to hit... Or you can do Talon. Dick might have to take that damage, but you can try to reach with your Talon. It gives you more of a bonus.
I can't do that to Dick. He sacrificed his turn for me.
What would Agnes do as they're panicking, falling down a pit?
You would get a full Talon.
And they see a man trying to save them.
Because of that, it was so beautiful. Roll with advantage, Agnes.
Yeah.
Wow. Agnes has really come around to Dick. And, she's bearing her own realities as well and has learned a lot. Okay, what have we got? Whew, that was a 5. We're going to do it again. You know what? Do you need to go in timeout? You have not been performing your best.
Sometimes they need a little break.
Let's shake it up, shall we? Let's see.
Oh, I see what you did there. Come on.
Okay. That's a 19. Woo!
You are good. You're going to do 1d4 damage plus your strength modifier.
Okay. For throwing my Talon up at
your
Dick?
Talon.
Okay. 1d4 plus my strength modifier.
which is not very high, I don't think.
Okay, that's a 2. That's a 3.
Okay, so 3 points of damage to Dick. Dick, you feel a talon like sink into your forearm as Agnes falls backwards and the like leg reaches out to grab onto you. You can haul her back up. Agnes, I'm gonna say that was either an action or a bonus action. I don't think you have both right now.
Okay. Oh, thank you, dear. I'm so sorry about that. And I pop a lemon drop in the air for Dick.
For your troubles.
Well, that pit just came out of nowhere now, didn't it, darling? My. What do we have here? Agnes takes a look around, is surveying the... Agnes gets way too close to Dick's face and is like, "How? You have to help me with it. What? There's a raven inside of this machine, and it's evil. I think it's also working for Strahd because it won't come out. This thing won't come alive."
Are you? Is this out loud? Because then all I'd be able to hear is womp womp womp.
Yeah, you can't hear anything. It's so loud.
It's in his head. I do it.
Okay. Did you try shouting at it? That worked for me.
That's what I've been doing the whole time.
Maybe try to be nice.
What?
Agnes, make a persuasion check.
Okay.
You got this. Natural 20. Natural
Not
19.
that one. No, try again.
Natural 18.
Natural million?
I think we can all probably guess that it didn't do it, right? Like didn't do it. So, Agnes, you like shake this thing and you're like, "Speak to me." And I think when you say, make an insight check on top of that.
My. It's almost like when you yell at beings to get them to do things for you. It's not effective.
Crazy.
What is this lunacy? Okay. What is that check, Dewey? Or what was... Is that
Insight.
just raw? Okay. That is a 14.
When you said, "I think it works for Strahd," you felt something like shift in your relationship with this thing. You feel some sort of like indignance.
From it?
Yes.
No.
But I
I
think
recognize that feeling.
you getting pulled up, you like trying to convince this thing and giving Dick a lemon drop, your turn is over.
Yeah.
But no longer falling into the pit of doom. Do you want to stay right there on the edge?
Thank you so much, Dick. You saved my life.
Do you want to stay right there on the edge, Agnes?
Can I pull Dick? Can I take a movement, Doobie?
You
Can I
can move. I'll say that you can drag Dick 5 feet away from the edge.
On my broom?
No, I don't think you can lift Dick up.
A horse would be able to lift Dick up.
I'm gonna say no and move along. All right, Egbert, you're up.
Dismissed.
You'll be okay.
Well.
You'll
Yeah,
be
okay.
okay.
I love you so much,
I
Doobie.
love you too.
I'm
What
glad.
if I'm not okay, Doobie? What if I'm not?
If you're not okay, we'll discuss it later, not in front of the audience, okay?
Not in front of the children.
Not in front of the children.
Oh.
If we really need to talk about something, then we will pause and we'll be okay.
I need to talk about how much I like you, Doobie.
Well, now is not the time. And also, I would hold that for a few more minutes because I doubt it for very long. All right, Egbert, it's you. What do you want to do?
I feel as though you are muted through the ether.
It is very loud in here.
I think there's a loud heartbeat.
Talk in the brain, Egbert.
Is the vampire guy still on my shoulder, or did he sort of catch and release?
He kind of like caught and released, but he's right there.
He has been slowed though, so he's a little.
Yeah.
I am not in good shape.
Oh no.
But I'm gonna swing with all my might. Punch with a book in each hand for the nearest one, the nearest guy.
Sure.
21 to hit.
That'll do it. Have you gone into a rage?
I have not gone into a rage.
It's super up to you. There are monsters right in front of you, and you did just get bit by one.
Oh, these are monsters? They're monstrous?
Oh,
I thought they were like vampiric. I'm really holding that line, the vampire.
These
humanoid.
look like Strahd looks like undead, but kind of like healthy. You know what I mean? These look like emaciated corpses that have been like reinvigorated and are hell-bent on ending your lives.
Well, that'll do it.
Stop.
To rage.
So that 21 hits, and you can roll another attack roll if you'd like.
I would like 17.
Also will hit.
Sweet. Okay, 10, 5. 17 damage.
17 damage.
And 14 damage.
And 14? 17 plus 14 is 32? Did I do it? I don't know. Somewhere my grandfather is mad at me for not knowing math. Not the alive one, Pepe. You're doing great. All right. So Egbert fully unloads on this vampire, does a bunch of damage. It looks messed up. Egbert, you are welcome to move, but you'll take attacks of opportunity. But also, they're probably going to attack you anyway, and if you're standing on the edge, you'll have to make another dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, let me get away from the edge.
Okay.
I do a tight roll. Away.
Gorgeous. You step a little bit further in. One of them's going to get an attack of opportunity on you. Which is going to hit. You're going to take 6 points of damage as it lashes out with its claws, but you move and are no longer in that much danger. Okay. Everyone hold on to your butts. It's the bad guys. Alright, we got swords. We got vamps.
Several of which are slowed.
Some of which are slowed. Oh, yes. So they're all going to just, like, move in a little bit. These swords are not slowed, so they are just going to hit things. How many swords do we have left? Also, these swords are, like, really, really bad. They're not doing great. So we got vampire. This vampire is going to drop down on top of Dick. Okay. So many attacks coming all the way around.
And Doobie, I think don't the slowed ones also it's like not just slow, but they have penalties to their stuff.
Yes.
Right? Okay, just making sure.
Has a -2 penalty to armor class and dexterity saves, and can't use reactions.
Sick.
It can use an attack or an action or a bonus action when it can't make more than one melee attack. Ooh,
Boo boo boo.
that's bad for us. Okay.
That's bad.
All right. So great. I mean, good for you, bad for me. So let's deal with these swords real quick. They got +3 to hit. So we'll start with one on Egbert, which will hit for 5 points of damage, halved to 2 points of damage, Egbert. And then we got 2 on Bifa. 17 will hit. And a nat 20.
Oof.
5.
That won't hit.
5.
Nobody got that silvery barbs.
Me! Oh, I do! I think. Please hold. Wait, yes, I do!
Do you want to do it?
Yes!
On the nat 20?
Yes!
Great.
I barb you! Ah!
Okay, so they re-roll. And
I
it's
just,
a
like, blow a
19, but it's not
raspberry at
crit.
it.
So 2 still hit for 6 plus... So 13 points of damage.
Me?
Yes.
I would prefer not.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
You're
It's
also...
stupid vampire fault.
Alright, so this is Maze with a sword. Gonna miss. 2 on Agnes. 9 plus... Miss. Miss. Dick, what's your armor class?
That would be a 16.
Okay. You
How
can
do you
take 8
have
points
such
of damage,
high?
Dick.
How much?
8.
Ow.
Mm-hmm. And then you're going to take... From the vampire, you're going to take 6 more points of damage.
Ow.
And then vampire on Bifa is going to do 7 more points of damage to Bifa. And
Ow!
2 on Maze. That's a nat 20 on Maze. And then another hit.
Julie, what were the two...
But it's 2 vampires. What?
Oh, is that what why the 2 chunks of is 2? I see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You said 2, Doobie?
It's 2. 2 different vampires. One of them got a nat 20 on you.
Right.
Oh, hold on. I'm so
Damage.
sorry. Hold on. This one I think is dead now. They take... Okay, so not dead, but severely injured. At the beginning... Oh, no. Because there's 2... No. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. So, one of them takes an insane amount of damage, and then the rest take another 20 points of damage from being hit with sunlight. Maze is going to take 7 plus 8 is 15. 16 plus 6 is 24 points of damage from both of these vampires.
Each?
No, altogether.
Okay. I was gonna say
16 plus 6 is 22, I thought. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
you're right. 22. So 22 damage altogether.
I need to
It is
calculate
a
her.
mess over here right now.
This is not good, friend. We are
is-
real messed up.
Not good.
I'm so glad you healed me at the beginning, Dick, because I would be dead. For the record.
Who did you give the advantage to from Silvery Barbs?
That's a good question.
What?
You get
Silvery
to give
barbs.
someone advantage off of silvery barbs.
Oh!
So it gives someone disadvantage, and then you get to choose someone to have advantage. Yourself included, if you'd like.
Gorgina. Okay. Dick, did you have a recommendation?
What? You get to give someone advantage, and then you get to choose someone to have advantage. Yourself included, if you'd like. Okay.
Okay. Gorgina. Okay. Dick, did you have a recommendation? Do you want it? Is it about to be your turn?
I would never ask for something like that.
I will silvery barb stick. I'll notice that you just rescued Agnes and be like, whew, we gotta keep that one around.
Cool. So you have advantage on your next roll. Okay. That's all the bad guys. It's Maze's turn.
My turn.
Your turn.
I'm gonna kill these vampires.
You pop off.
That is another nat 20.
Jesus.
Pop off, my leech.
Are you hitting the same one that was injured?
The one that is closest to me.
You have two right in front of you. Or sorry, you're surrounded by three of them.
Great. Yeah, the one that was injured.
Okay.
And that is 19.
19 damage.
Yeah.
19 times 2 dead.
Stunning. And I'm gonna attack again.
Okie dokie.
That's a sweet 4. Never mind.
Okay.
I fall.
Use one like just disintegrates in front of you. And you're like, wow, that's cool. Do you have bonus actions?
I think that hang on, let me look at this really quick. I used my action surge already, but I do still also have second wind.
It's up to you if you want to use that right now or save it.
Yeah.
Cool. Go ahead and second wind. Second wind for those of us at home is just a thing that Mace can do to give themselves back hit points. Okay. Everybody is away from 10 feet. So the room shakes again. Nothing happens. The heartbeat intensifies. Dick, you are up.
Okay. Duberts. Of all of my experience in the last, how long have we been here? A week? 2 weeks?
Who knows?
Time isn't real. What does Dick know about what his telekinetic knives would do to something like chains? Would that do something more than just hitting the heart? I'm just gonna hit the heart. It seems like we're just gonna buck up.
So here's I'll straight up tell you, or make an insight check, Dick, or nature. It's up to you, whichever one.
Oh dear. Insights is a 24.
Okay. The difference here, right, is that the heart looks pretty chunky. And so if you throw a dagger at it, it will probably, like, take that damage, right? It doesn't... You have to, like, deal with its sink of hit points. The chains have less hit points because you're trying to, like, hit a link there. The problem with the chains is that they have a damage threshold.
Copy. Well, we're going to go ahead and hit, excuse me, one of those chains.
Cool.
And as Dick leans back and the knife like comes out of like a spiraling tentacle in his hand, he's just going to turn to Agnes and go, I'll tell you what I told the young Charlie Chaplin. I'm scared. And he's going to let flow a 24.
Okay, a 24 hits.
And it's sneak attack because I have advantage from cha-cha-cha, from the cha-cha-cha, which is 4d6 because rogues are broken,
That's true.
plus the d6 from my knife. Yes.
Yep.
And now we roll those. It's not great. That is only 15.
15 does beat the damage threshold. I will tell you exactly 15.
Good. Now I know that my other attack in no way, shape, or form can break that, but
Also, don't you have advantage? Did you use my advantage yet?
I did. That's what gave me the
You
sneak
did.
attacks.
Oh, okay. That was the cha-cha-cha. Got it.
That was the cha-cha-cha.
That was the cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Yeah. I will use my bonus action dagger to stab the hell out of this vampire next to me.
Do it up.
That's another 24.
Yeah, that hits.
24.
This one, Dick, like, doesn't even realize that it's happening. It's 3 plus 5, so 8 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
As he just like sees the knife shoot out, hit the chain, and goes, "I think that might work." And then he's going to just turn and like try to push the vampire, but a knife sticks out from his hand and just stabs it in the throat.
Incredible. You stab this vampire. He doesn't look great. That is Dick's turn, and we are over to Beefa.
That is me. I am the beef. Okay, question. So, because this is a clarifying question. Dick has psychic daggers,
Mm-hmm.
but that is psychic in the sense that it is made from his psyche, not psychic in the sense that it does psychic damage, right?
Correct.
Got it. Okay. That's what I thought.
So
Oh,
sorry, darling.
well, it's not your fault. But you did write this campaign. It is your fault. Okay, I will please. Is there anyone else to fight? I mean, obviously, yes. Who's nearest me? I still just want to mess up this heart, but I can't get to it.
So here's what I can tell you. Are you ready for some shenanigans?
I love a shenanigan.
I knew you would. You could, if you wanted to, and I will allow this in this particular moment, even though it's an insane thing. Are you ready for the insane thing?
I'm very excited.
It will allow you to use pyrotechnics to try to catapult yourself onto the chains or onto the heart. I will tell you straight up, it is a very difficult thing to do. It will help you do it. It will give you advantage on an acrobatics check.
Okay.
And it's up to you whether you want to try to hold on to the chains or hold on to the heart. And they both present different problems.
Okay.
The heart is a 10-foot diameter crystal, so you will have to try to, like, hold on to it. And the chains, you will have to try to, like, hold on to those. And if you manage to break them, you are on them. So, that's for you.
I'm assuming because... Thank you so much. That's a quality shenanigan that I absolutely will take advantage of. Is it possible that because this is D&D, do we... wait, come...
Sorry.
What's up, Maze?
I have a grappling hook attachment for my crossbow. Sorry.
I will give you, if you make a successful sleight of hand check, you can steal that from Maze and use the grappling hook. You will have to take attacks of opportunity from one vampire and 2 swords in order for this to work. But yes, you can absolutely do that.
And is that true either way, or is that true only if I try to steal Maze's grapple?
Either way.
Okay, so in one option, I do a sleight of hand to steal from my friend. In another option, I do, what did you say, acrobatics? Athletics?
Either one.
Okay. What am I best at? Let's find out. Wow, this is thrilling, you guys. This is terrifying.
I can tell you your athletics is...
I have very good acrobatics. I should absolutely do acrobatics.
Yes, you should.
But I'm glad you said that, Maze. What I was gonna ask, if I could do first, and Maze, you might need that grappling hook, even if I'm not gonna steal it from you. Do we come standard issue D&D people with our little ropes and our little packs? Is that a thing I would ostensibly have?
Yeah.
Cool. Could I tie it around my waist before I make my very shenaniganery jump?
Sure. What are you tying yourself to? You're just gonna
Oh,
leave the rope
nothing.
behind for one of your friends
Kind
to
of.
grab?
Sort basically. Who's closest to me?
Yes.
Maze is closest?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I tie rope around. It's a really surprisingly good knot. And I hand the other end to Maze. I say, like, well, here's hoping. And I give it to you. And can you give yourself Bardic? I can never remember. You cannot give yourself Bardic. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do an acrobatics. I'm so scared.
Are you using pyrotechnics or are you grabbing Maze's grappling?
Oh, pyro.
Okay.
In which case, you have me roll. Wait, what do I roll? Is it still acrobatics? Is that what I'm
Either
rolling?
one, yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Mm. That's bad. That's an 11.
Yeah, that's not great.
Is there anything? Hold on. Is there anything I can do to give myself advantage? I really think so. That answer doesn't already include.
Oh, just a reminder to anyone who has a bardic inspiration from Soph, if you use it and whatever you're trying to do fails, you keep the dice.
Thank you for that reminder.
Also, didn't you say that by using pyrotechnics, Beefa would get advantage?
Yes.
Or do it?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh!
Yes. So sorry if you didn't take the advantage.
I didn't. Thank you so much.
Good catch. Good catch.
Ah!
What'd you get?
That's a nat 20. I'm so dead serious. Thank you, Dick. Oh, I'm gonna
Where are you trying to land, Beefa?
roll up. Okay. I wanna my circus, huh? Chains, is that what you're saying? Yeah, my circus brain can only conceive of holding on to a chain or rope and cannot conceive of holding on to something bigger than that. So that's my inclination.
My humble suggestion would be to get on the there is like a cage around the heart, you know what I mean? Like keeping it up so you can like land on top there if you want to.
Yes, please.
Cool. This is your whole turn, but you are up there now.
That's fine.
You are going to take I can't believe I'm putting a person up there. You are going to take 3 attacks of opportunity.
That's fine.
2 from the swords and 1 from the vamp. So
Miss. Miss. You won't.
Miss,
right,
my
1
health is
gonna
very
be a
low.
hit, 2 is going to be a hit.
You can't do it.
All 3 are hits.
For very low damage, yes?
So it's 4, 6.
They hit themselves.
10 plus 9, 19 points of damage.
Ow!
Are you alive?
I'm alive!
Alright.
By barely, let's find out. Minus 19. Yes, I have 12 hit points left. Great.
Alright. Well, you're all the way up there. Bifa is 50 feet in the air, like on top of the crystal heart.
Wait,
That's so sick.
you have my rope.
Meme
What?
put
How
in the
did
chat,
how-
do it!
What?
Meme put in the chat, do it!
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, Bifa
For you,
is
Meme.
up
Where
there.
did the damage come from? I'm so sorry. I was thinking about my grappling hook. What damaged you?
The two
Oh,
swords and the vampire.
Oh, okay.
And that's still accounting for their slowedness, yes?
Oh. Just kidding. Take away 6 of that. Because one
I would
of these
love to.
vampires, good catch.
I'm
alright.
going to poop myself. I'm so heat up right now.
You are up there. Great.
You guys, I'm on the heart!
It is Agnes's turn.
Agnes, we can't hear you.
You're muted, kiddo.
Thump, thump, thump.
You have to talk in the head.
Viva! This is in the head. What do
Ah!
you see up there?
I see everything, the whole world stretched out before me. I see life and death itself held in my stupid little hands. Ah!
Okay, well, I'm inspired and impressed, darling. Good job. You should be very proud of yourself.
Ah!
Okay. Agatha, in one last hurrah of effort towards this stupid piece of clanking metal made out of ravens, made for ravens, turns and takes like a moment to herself and says, okay, forcing this is not working. In general lately, that usual method of channeling the actions of a mediocre white man is just not proving effective. I think I'm going to try something else. What do I, Agatha? Oh, this is harder than I thought it would be. Need for myself in this moment. Oh. Well, that was quite nice. And she starts to take several deep breaths, and she starts to breathe with and kind of like into this object, and tries one more time to attune with it.
Okay. You can go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage for taking this time.
Okay, well, that first one was a nat 1. So
Okay, well, we love an advantage.
Stop doing that.
Ah!
Stressing me out.
Your grace, please. Roll the dice.
Wait, you were in timeout. This is the wrong one.
Why are you...
Go away.
You can't take him out of timeout early.
Okay. How dare you interfere with my growth? Where did it go?
Full snort. Full snort.
Where did it go?
It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Okay. Brown or green?
Green.
Oh. $15. Do I add anything?
Yeah, your persuasion.
Oh, 25.
Okay, Agnes. You hold the symbol of Ravenkind. One more time. the symbol
of
of
Raven.
Ravenkind. Thank you so
I,
much.
I thought it was cactus.
No.
Raven cactus.
No.
It is not made of ravens.
You
Is it
feel,
nice to ravens?
You feel like this was created for you. And taking the time to align yourself with this, you feel this like intense power rushing from you. You don't have to do anything, but you see it. Anyone who's not you, because right now in this moment you're like here and focused on it, everyone else sees a like pulse of radiant light. Fails. The vampires freeze in place and the swords clatter to the ground. The vampires are not dead. You have not destroyed them. You have paralyzed them for the next minute.
Minute?
Oh, God.
For those of us at home being like, wow, a minute doesn't seem like a very long time. In fact, these rounds, like everyone having a turn in game, lasts 6 seconds. So, there we are. Agnes, that's your turn. But
That was sick.
all of these vampires freeze in place.
Do I notice that, Doobie?
It's up to you.
Or am I don't think. I think she's there.
But you feel like this you're like, this is gonna really help now.
Yeah.
Great. And
A
then,
new state for Agatha.
and then it is Egbert's turn.
Will you remind me, who should have taken notes, what object it is that I have in my possession?
You have the tome. You have that book that you have created into a weapon. And I don't know that you...
Isn't it isn't it a double-headed axe now or something? Did I make that
Yes.
up in my brain?
The things that I
Two
will...
axe head book.
Yes. I don't know if you've identified this yet or if you have this information, but things that you need to know is that it's a +2 weapon to damage and attack. And on top of that, you crit on a 19 or a 20.
Ooh.
Oh, Egbert.
And you feel like you
Okay.
could probably try to chill people out with it if you needed to.
You said chill people out?
Mm-hmm.
Like Aesop's fables. You just
So we
start
got bedtime
on
stories?
it.
Yeah.
Children's story time.
Okay, I'm gonna take advantage of the fact that my guys are frozen. And, I'm also... no, I'm not. Like... ready to go again. I swing to attack for 25.
Yeah. That hits.
Ooh, but not very hard. I slip a little bit, and it only whacks for
It
10
only whacks
damage.
for 2. Okay. Is that both of your attacks?
No, I got the backswing.
There you go.
What? 17 to hit
17 does hit.
for 12 damage.
Well, and what did you roll on your damage dice?
5.
5, and then you add another 5, so that's 10 plus 4.
Oh, plus
So
4.
14.
14.
Because you get 2 from your rage and then 2 from this weapon. So 4 altogether. So
Gotcha.
14 damage. Looks like it is hurting pretty bad. Yeah, really, really bad. Okay. That is Egbert. And now we come to the bad guys. The vamps all immediately take 20 points of damage on their turn. So the one Egbert just hit is dead. The one next to Maze is looking very injured. The one next to Dick is also looking very injured. They can't move. They're going to repeat the saving throw at the end of their turn. Fail. And one of them passes.
Is it a slowed one?
They're all slowed.
I think, doesn't it? Never mind.
It does for
Doesn't it?
dexterity saving throws, but this is this is
Okay.
a different save. Oh, wisdom save. But
Never
they still
mind.
can attack this turn. That's they have to do it at the end of their turn. The swords are all out of play. Egbert, you can't hear, but you can see more shadows moving up the corner. You're like, this is good that we've gotten here. We got to deal with this heart like now, because if we keep staying here, they're gonna just keep sending more stuff.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, Maze, you're up.
Hit him.
All right.
Sorry, hang on. There we go. 16.
16 hits. Oh, and this is with the sun sword?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on. 18 damage.
18 damage, which is actually 36.
Yes.
Okay. That's just one hit.
Yeah.
Go ahead and hit again.
Huh.
Eh.
Disgusting.
13.
13 to hit.
Yeah.
Because of slowed, 13 exactly hits. No need to roll damage. Dead. Just absolutely destroyed. Just kidding. That one goes over there. Great. Yeah, you smack. You can move anywhere you want to if you want to get closer to the heart or stay where you are. It's up to you.
I really want to tell Bifa to tie her end of the rope to the heart cage so that I can climb it.
Sure.
Bifa, I have an amazing idea. You
Let's
gotta
do it!
your rope to the cage so I can climb up.
I'm
Stabby stabby.
On
Already
Beaker's next
tying.
turn, that's totally fine. All right. Heart goes again, but nobody's near the edge. The room shakes really hard. Dick, you are up.
So, did the chain that I hit last time break or
No,
new?
it did not, but it's weakened.
All right. Here we go. We are going to steady for advantage.
All right.
Actually, because would Bifa count as being within 5 feet of all the chains?
Yes.
In which case, we will not steady. Waha!
Haha.
We're just going to do it. We're going to do it to it. And you will see my brilliance
Do
when
it.
I roll a 4. I already said that that's what I was doing, so that's what I'm doing. And that does not hit a chain.
It does
But
not.
we're going to use our bonus action attack to try again.
Great.
And you will see my brilliance when I roll. Does
No.
a 15 hit?
Does a 15 hit? A 15 exactly hits.
Jesus, Mary, Mother of God. We're rolling the D4. And then we're rolling our sneak attack. Okay. 13, 14, that's 5, 19 points of damage.
To the same chain you hit before.
Yes.
That chain snaps.
Ah, it's off the chain!
Bifa, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I'm so sorry. Real quick. Was that your brilliance? That joke that you just set yourself up for?
Yep.
God damn it.
Go roll
God
your
damn
little
it.
dice.
Ooh. Dex save, you say?
Yes, I did.
Can I do it with advantage because I'm so excited to be up here that I would be clinging very tightly?
No.
Okay. Well, what about 7?
About a 7?
I'm holding on so tight.
You rolled a 3 on the dice?
Yeah, but I could reroll.
No, you cannot re-roll, but I'll let you make it an acrobatics check, which gives you a 10, which gives you just enough to hold on.
God bless you, Doobie.
You're not super steady, but you are like, one chain snaps and you feel the whole thing. There's still 3, so it's not like the DC for staying on it was only 10 right now. But the more chains snap, the higher that DC is going to get. Bifa, it's your turn.
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready. First, real quick, I will tie the tie onto the tie because hell yes, get up here, Maze. If I were really smart, I would also tie me again to something, but I won't. We're going to hope. I thunderwave at it with my big pig squeal of doom of horrible guttural metal sounds. I thunderwave the shit out of this stupid heart.
Okay. The heart automatically fails dexterity saving throws. So you're going to go ahead and roll. How much is Thunderwave usually?
Litoed.
Would it also hit the chains because they're within the 15-foot cube?
Sure.
It is blah 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 Thunderwave 2d8, but if I cast it as a higher level, it's 1d8 per more of them.
What level would you like to cast it at?
I would please. Let me see how many things I have the most spell slots for. Won't cast it at 3rd level. I'm so sorry, 2nd level.
Okay, so that's going to be 3d8,
Yes.
which actually becomes 6d8. So go ahead and roll 6d8, please.
I don't even know if I have 6d8. Hold on.
I believe in you. I can also roll it for you if you would like.
Let me see if I can find on my die real quick. Okay, that's an 8. I'm trying to be so fast, guys. That's an 8. Where are all my 8s? Here's my die. So I have 2 8s. You said 6 of them?
Yeah, so roll those 3 times. If you want to just yell out the numbers, we can do it for you.
10 total.
Yep.
9 total. 14 total.
14?
8 plus 6.
33.
Which I think is the exact amount of hit points I have right now.
Okay.
No. Doobie, stop.
So, the heart takes 33 points of damage. It looks fine. All of the chains snap at the same time.
Bye.
Bifa, I will have you
That's
make
me.
1 acrobatics check, and I will tell you that the DC for this is 25.
Oh.
So I have to roll an 18 or higher?
No.
You have 6 hit points right now, so?
Are you still
Huh?
tied to Maze?
No.
No.
Bifa dropped a rope, so there is a rope in play, but Bifa, I need you to make that dexterity save.
Yep.
Or acrobatics check.
Acrobatics, if I may. In case this goes tits up, which it's not gonna, because I trust my die implicitly. But in case this goes tits up, it's been real nice knowing you.
Let's see how it goes.
Oh! I rolled a 19!
Oh, oh.
I'm going to...
Okay.
19 on the die. 19 on the die plus 7. 26. I'm crying. Ah!
Okay. Bifa leaps off as all of the chains snap. The crystal heart begins to fall. I am going to roll in front of the board the amount of damage that it takes. It is going to take max falling damage, which is 20d6. 6.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's many.
Yes.
Pardon.
It has what's 100 minus 33?
77.
77 hit points left.
It'd be 67.
67, pardon.
67.
No.
All right, so
My brain did the same
67,
thing you did.
20d6,
47.
not 47.
Frankie, we want it to take a lot of damage. We
I know.
wanted Lex's answer to be right.
It takes 70 points of damage as it falls. It holds its shape, but you can see cracks in it as it falls. The chains slithering down with it. There are 7 hit points left. Or no, 70 damage?
Uh-huh.
The
3
you
points
are
dead.
all plunged into darkness as the crystal shatters and the light goes out.
Is it quiet now, too?
It is deathly silent.
Oh, creepy!
That's terrifying.
I'm unwell. I feel like I need to go for a run, and I don't run. I'm
Whoa!
going to poop my pants.
Oh my goodness.
Am I hanging from
Right.
the rope from Maze? How did I get off? How did I survive? I mean, I know I passed the roll, but where am I?
You tucked and rolled to the other side. You're all standing.
Thank God.
You know that these vampires are probably going to start moving in the next minute. All at the same time, you're plunged into darkness. You're like, how are we going to get out of here? What are you going to do? Yes, Maze?
I have Sun Sword, Sunlight.
You've got the sun sword. You are not plunged into darkness. You see these...
Dewey, I'm so sorry. Is the guy coming out of my... Or is light coming out of my guy? Or
Light's
am
coming
I...
out of your guy.
Okay.
So you are able to see. You're standing here. This insane thing just happened. And out of one of the walls next to you, you see a door open that was not there before. And you see a small, insane wizard pop his head out and go, there you all are.
Lord!
I've been looking all over for you. We've got to go. We've got to go. And from behind him, you hear a scream. All of you make a perception check.
Perception. What is my perception?
13.
13.
13.
If history is better for you, use that.
It is not.
Oh, then 15.
15? Anyone beat an 18?
19.
Maybe.
Actually, I'm so sorry. I forgot I have a -2.
Oh, buddy.
Sad.
My pal.
Incredible.
My pal in Christ.
I got a 12.
I got a 19.
With a 19, Bifa, you hear Irina screaming from behind Mord. And he goes, Get in right now. Let's go. Let us go. We must go.
We're running in.
Through with him?
Yep.
Running.
You all
Bye.
run through and find yourselves... Oh, that was going to be cool, but I haven't updated it yet. You find yourselves at the bottom of a staircase in... Oh, not darkness because of your crazy sun sword. You see before you you're standing on a landing. There's a huge statue in the middle. You hear screaming from Irina behind you, somewhere behind a reddish curtain spanning the entirety of the wall in front of you. And that's where we're going to end for today, everybody.
What?
Thank you all so much for tuning into the penultimate episode of Curse of Strahd. Join us not next week, but the week after. We were going to be streaming on Wednesday, the 23rd, for our big finale. come ready to watch some crazy stuff go down. Creepy crew, everybody say bye.
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 Mwah.